You're about to drop the next 20 to 50 pounds and keep it off. My name is Colton Millett, the founder of Faithful Fit, and I have a burning passion to bring together Christian men so therefore we can become one step closer to the person that God has called us to be. And I believe, guys, that your health is quite literally the conveyor belt to be able to live out the purpose that God has placed on our hearts. So what makes this program so cool and why is it different? First, I want to just talk about quickly what this cycle of failure is. Generally, what this is, well, most of us have a cell phone, and whenever you go on social media, you will see the highlight reels of other people's transformations. You will see, oh my gosh, this person lost 50 pounds doing intermittent fasting, for example. And then you'll try intermittent fasting. And then you'll see results very quickly. You will feel that intermittent fasting is the solution, right? That you're going to lose weight, you're going to keep it off for good. But the thing is it doesn't work long term. And then you feel like you've failed, right? And this is the big thing, is that you try things and then you feel like you failed, and that really builds up a lot of discouragement. And then the next thing that you try becomes a lot harder because you have a fear that you're going to fail again. And this is just a vicious cycle that I see in our culture, right? And so what makes Faithful Fit different? Well, you're going to see here that this is the Faithful Fit program. And these are some men that have helped. We've been able to help 150 men so far. This is excluding my in-person personal training experience, but this is through the exact systems I'm going to show you here today. So just a couple of highlights. You're going to see here Kyle. He was a father of two, okay? An engineer, worked long hours, was traveling all the time. So we literally had to curate a system that he was able to track his calories but still lose weight depending on the scenario he was depending on the scenario of where he was at in his life. But he's actually still keeping the weight off that we showed him how to lose. This is Charlie, a business owner that lost 70 pounds. This is Drew, a lawyer who works long hours, who's down 45 pounds and still working with us today. This is Dakota, who's lost 52 pounds. You can see he's just so much more leaner, no more love handles, just feeling so much more confident in public. And so this is exactly what we want to do, but we want to make sure we are very clear that we are doing this to advance God's kingdom, right? Yes, we are doing this for ourselves and our confidence for sure, and living out the purpose that God's called us for. But mainly this is for God, right? By taking care of our temple, by taking care of ourselves, we are only going to be able to grow God's kingdom to a much larger community. So these are the three pillars of what Faithful Fit includes. You have your faith, you have fitness, and then you have fellowship. Faith is our backbone, right? Quite literally, this is how we sustain a healthy mindset. And I believe that in order for us to lose weight, we have to have a healthy relationship with food. We have to have a healthy relationship with ourselves. We have to like ourselves, right? We also have to have a healthy relationship with others. It's not about just me, right? The Bible clearly states that we have to love our neighbor like we love ourselves, right? So how we're going to be able to actually help y'all lose weight. This is the fitness piece, the second pillar. So first, we're going to go ahead and dive into your time. We're quite literally going to go ahead and look at where you're spending all of your time. So therefore, we can go ahead and we'll first understand your occupation, depending on whether you travel, depending on whether you work at home or in the office, whether you're a hybrid position, whether you have kids practices. Like, I just need to understand all of your time, because then what we could do is we can actually coach you around your nutrition. Okay. To start, we're going to go ahead and build out a custom meal plan. And this is going to include 5 go-to breakfasts, 5 go-to lunch, and then 5 go-to dinner of all of the foods that are going to work inside of your time and also your family. Okay. So that's going to be done on your Kickstart call with me or another coach when we get to that size. But right now it's just me. Okay. And then what we also need to understand is the different scenarios. So this is where the actual coaching comes into place with nutrition. So let's say that you're bringing your son to a baseball practice and you're starving, and there's a concession stand there and they literally only have hot dogs. We're going to probably have to eat that hot dog as an example, right? Let's say that you're traveling with work and you have the company credit card and you need to go out to eat. We're going to be able to show you how to eat healthy at a restaurant while fitting in your calories. We're going to show you guys how to be expert planners. So depending on the scenario in your life, you're going to be able to meet your calorie goal. Okay. So we're quite literally going to hold your hand and show you how to track your calories inside and out to build an education around your food, building habits that stick, which is super key. And then we're going to go ahead and give you a custom fitness plan, which is going to be inside of our app. Okay. So that's going to be curated again to any past injuries that you've had. And also just, I like to take what I like to call different phases. So therefore you can feel at the end of the week that you're crushing it and you're getting stronger, right? So therefore you can build muscle and you can lose weight at the same exact time. Okay. So that's pillar number 2. That's fitness. Lastly, fellowship. Okay. This is the most important thing, right? Clearly, we have to grow God's kingdom together. So how do we do that? We meet bi-weekly on a Bible study on Zoom. So you actually get to walk with the other Christian men in Faithful Fit and get to know each other. And these are your brothers in Christ. Like, this is a culture that we're trying to curate and build, okay? So that's why we also have a community group chat. So therefore, again, you can get to know other people in the program. And then the other side of things is coaching. So the coaching in this program works like this. Throughout the week, I'm going to quite literally look at all of your food, look at your weigh-ins, look at your workouts, look at if you're getting stronger and whatnot, and I'm going to give you live voice messages on what you need to change up, okay? And at the end of the week, I'm then going to go ahead and put all that information into a client scorecard after you fill out your progress assessment weekly, and I'll take everything on that progress assessment and then give you a detailed plan on what you need to do for the next week, okay? Also, to top it all off, every 3 weeks, we'll go ahead and meet on a Zoom one-to-one, building our relationship, getting closer to you, so therefore we can go ahead and take any kinks out of the hose we need as well. Okay, this is going to go ahead and sum up what Faithful Fit looks like, and this is why I feel it's different than the rest of the programs that are online. The only thing that you also need to know, guys, is I would love for you guys to, well, one, before your call with me on your before your strategy call with me, your custom roadmap, we're going to go ahead and send you an application. Fill that out, please. And then also, I want you guys to send over an ideal photo of what you want to look like. This could be, when you're younger and you felt the most confident. I just want to go ahead and see that. So therefore, I can go ahead and give you my realistic expectation and timeline. So therefore, you can achieve that same physique. Okay. Fill out the application, like I said. Also, if you can't make the call, just please respectfully reach out to me, right? So therefore, we can reschedule for a better time. And then also just come to the call without distractions. Like, please don't be driving or anything like that, and just bring a pen and paper. So therefore, we can go ahead and actually connect, because that's what this is. Okay, it's a connection call, and we're going to see if we're a good fit to work together. Okay, so why trust me, right? Well, I have 8 years in-person training experience. I have a bachelor's of exercise science. Long list of nutritional classes I've taken. I've trained Division I, Division II, Division III athletes, general population, kids, elderly. I specialize in corrective exercise around injury. I've done group fitness. I was an F45 coach, ran my own boot camp, EvoFit. I'm a certified NASA nutrition coach. I've been an online coach for 3 years. Most importantly, I'm a God-fearing man. And if you want to check out my testimony, this is what I've been through. I like to say that I'm powered by God. So please take a listen, and I would just really appreciate you guys to have a listening ear and just to see what I'm about. But really looking forward to our call, and God bless y'all, and let's see what God can do for each other's lives.